Good evening, friends. Study with Apala Engineering and General Geology, Parvin Singh. In Chapter 7, Engineering Considerations. Unconformity of all type indicate a break or discontinuity in the sequence of the rocks. As such, their presence, if overlooked, can be a source of a considerable error is in qualitative judgment about the site for a particular project, and the behaviors of rocks above and below the unconformity will necessarily show a variations in their mechanical properties and hence affect the stability of the project. And unconformity mark a weak contact which will allow percolations of water and may behave a bedding planes or fault planes towards forces imposed from above. Examples of faults. What has been said regarding fold is also true for faults. All the folded mountains of the world also show examples of various types of faults. Many basins and valleys, the tectonic valleys, are created by fault. In Indian subcontinent, the Himalayas provide some classic example of geological faulting. The thrust are most typical of these mountains. A few examples are given below. The Kashmir Himalayas. At least three thrusts are of wide development: the Mori Trust, the Panjal Trust, and the Jaskar Trust. Thrust, not trust. Thrust of these, the Panjal thrust is regarded as the most serve. It is held responsible for the Nepi zones of Kashmir, which is assumed to have been thrust up along this nearby horizontal thrust. The similar thrust, conspicuous and well developed thrust of the Shimla Himalayas are the crawl thrust, which bring the crawl series against the lower tertiary rocks of the area. So the Giri thrust, which lies between the crawl series and the Shimla's state, and the Chail thrust, Jotak thrust, and the Shali thrust. The Jotak and the Chail thrust are responsible for bringing Precambrian rocks of these names up and against the younger rock of Carboniferous and Permian system. The various thrusts in the Simla Himalayas are believed to be due mostly to bodily displacement from the north to southwest of a faulted recumbent fold. The Garhwal's Himalayas, the two major thrusts, the Crawl thrust and the Garhwal thrust, have resulted in superpositions of two snappy zones in the regions. In the tertiary zones of the outer Himalayas, a series of parallel faults showing essentially identical tectonic features have been studied. These faults are typically of the reverse type, which have developed in a folded sequence with the lower and older stratus having been thrust up against the younger rocks. Such a planes of contactants between the older tertiaries is most conspicuous in the case of symbolic rocks and has resulted everywhere in reversing the normal order of superposition is in producing the throw of considerable magnitudes, sometimes of the order of many meters. This reverse fault contact is termed in Indian geology as main boundary fault and extend throughout the extension of the outer Himalayas. Chapter ended. Thank you.